Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Rosenthal. I am a plastic and reconstructive surgeon, and I'm also the next master chef. I'm 42 years old, and I live in West Palm Beach, Florida. I'm going to be making a dish for you today. It's called Bibimbap. This was inspired by a place called Steve's Lunch in Ann Arbor, Michigan, where I did my plastic and reconstructive surgery training. They had this really great dish that's a Korean dish. It's rice, different types of vegetables, some marinated steak with a fried egg on top, and you mix it all together. It gets a little creamy, a little bit spicy. I started cooking several years ago, got really passionate about cooking. It was a really good bonding experience for my new blended family with my new wife and my 3 boys. And I'm hoping that me trying out for MasterChef and being the next MasterChef will inspire my oldest son who wants to be a chef. And I'm very lucky to have 4 sous chefs today, as I always do, and I want to have them introduce themselves today.
I'm Drew's wife, Arsene, and I think he's going to be the next master chef because he's really detail-oriented. Beyond having a passion for cooking, being a surgeon, you have to really get into the details and you have to be good quickly. So I think that's going to give him a competitive edge over everybody else who can be good slowly. I would say my favorite story that I can tell about him cooking, it may not be the best story as far as taste goes, but it was funny, is he was making lasagna and I had sent him out to get some flat leaf Italian parsley, and he didn't read the labels on everything, and what looks like flat leaf Italian parsley, that would be cilantro. So he made this entire lasagna and he'd mixed up the ricotta, and I tasted it and I said, why does this remind me of Mexican food? So, and I was tasting it, and sure enough it was cilantro instead of the flat leaf parsley, but everything was assembled by that point, so we made it anyway, and actually it wasn't bad, but it was Mexican lasagna. But he's improved markedly since then. That was about 4 years ago, and now we're pretty solid on what the Italian parsley is, because now we grow it out here just in case. We grow it in the front of the house. So vote for my husband because he's good TV, and he will be the next master chef. And this is Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh. I am 10 years old. I'm 10 years old. I like to do everything from spend time with my family to play piano and everything else in between. I think that my dad's going to be the next master chef because he's an amazing griller. One time, it was raining and he had promised us he would make steak. He had his flank steak, made it outside while it was raining, and he accidentally sent up a fireball using the lighter fluid. Didn't hurt himself, but it was so hot you could feel it through the window.
How was the steak?
Steak, amazing.
My name is Ben. I'm 8 years old. I have a big craving for bacon. I have bacon soup here. And I think my dad's going to be the next master chef because he's great on the grill and in the kitchen. He knows what he's doing with the ingredients for food, and he can work quickly, but his food is very delicious, so that's why I think he's going to be the next master chef.
My name is Steven, and I am the oldest brother of them all, and I am 12 years old, and I love to cook. When I was little, I used to have issues with food. Arsene taught me to like food more, and when I was growing up, her and Daddy made me this cooking book. I realized here's a picture on the back. And I think my dad's gonna be the next master chef because he's what we call in the house the breakfast master. So yeah, he always makes breakfast and like to do it in like 10 minutes, like to serve like 20 people. It's amazing.
Okay, so we've got all of our ingredients here for our bibimbap. We've got peppers, we have different types of mushrooms, baby bella, shiitake mushrooms, broccoli, carrots, some green onions, and our steak is in the freezer. I'm going to carve that up. I try and freeze it a little bit so it's easier to cut. And the benefit of having sous chefs is, guys can start on the carrots, okay? Go peel the carrots. You got your carrots. And I'm going to have Steven do some, let's see, what do you want to do, Steven? You want to do some chopping of the broccoli? You want to get the broccoli florets going? Okay, go ahead and get the knife. You know where that is?
I'm just going to stand here and eat the mushroom.
And hey, no eating the ingredients.
I'm
Can you,
testing
and can you bring me the? Can you also bring over?
Poison too.
Can you also bring me over the other knife to cut the steak with? So we've got some nice ribeye steaks here that have been sitting in the freezer, make them a little bit easier to cut. Can I get my knife back for this now? Thank you.
We obviously don't have enough knives.
And, hey, Ben, can you grab me a towel from in there? Trimming up our.
And we used to grow our own peppers, actually. Most of the time we grow these ourselves in the front of the house. But
Yeah,
we
what do
live
we
in
call this
Florida
recipe?
where it's like 250 degrees in the summertime.
I need this.
And nothing can survive other than maybe cockroaches
Skin, top it
and
up.
people with air conditioners.
What?
So
Top it up.
it killed all the pepper plants. Steven's doing a good job on the
Broccoli.
broccoli.
And
And Murphy's eating the
whatever-
shavings of
whatever falls on the
carrots
floor.
off the floor.
Every chef should have a dog because that way you get to clean up less.
It is true.
That's true. This is really a secret weapon.
Mouth.
She's
that is true.
Cleaner. He's the maid for the day.
His name is Murphy. It should be
Murphy.
Hoover.
See how interested he is now that he's on the same level as Rami?
Okay, I need some ginger for here. Ben, can you peel the ginger? What was that?
Yes, chef.
I'm sorry?
Yes, chef.
Thank you. And we've got our rice done already. So
Peel.
after you're done peeling that, give that over to Steven so he can chop that up. I have to do some of the chopping. I have to show off my skills. I know you can do
Otherwise,
it. But
Steven's going to wind up
Steven's
on
gonna be next
Master
Master Chef. You're not old enough yet, Steven.
See,
See the surgery skills?
every single
Oh, I'm gonna do
slice,
well on the, I'm
every
gonna do
single
well on
slice
the
is
knife
the same.
skills.
Every single slice is like the same
It's
proportion.
Perfect.
Somebody's not communicating in the kitchen the right way.
They get smacked.
Hold!
Not really.
Are you sure about that?
No, it's not true.
I have a very long fuse, but once lit,
It will burn
my
forever.
big pet peeve is people not doing what they're supposed to do. So
And packing peanuts.
and packing peanuts. I hate packing peanuts.
Yes, he does.
It is true.
We're just the rice has to be a sticky rice. So getting together a little bit of rice wine vinegar, sugar, a little bit of oil and salt, and that'll get poured over the sushi rice we made.
That's what makes it sticky.
I have actually said what I really should have done was between college and medical school. I always wanted to go to Italy and learn to be a real cook, a real chef, and get some really good training. And I should have done that, and that's why I'm doing this now. I'm sort of at a point in my life where I can do this. I can take off, maybe 7 weeks and have some of the best restaurateurs and best chefs in the world taste my food and teach me things and get to cook with amazing people. I can't go to culinary school. I don't have the time to take off 2 years to do that, but I can see if I can get my start by going on MasterChef and winning MasterChef.
I'm not as good as this as he is, but
All right, I'll take over on my peppers. Thanks, hon. Oh, actually, do me a favor. Would you
the quality control.
I know. Would you wash up the mushrooms?
Boggy
Yes,
people
chef.
okay.
That's better. We love Gordon Ramsay. We love MasterChef. I love the fact. Gordon Ramsay does what I aspire to do in the operating room, and what I did when I was a resident teaching medical students, which is, people get on Gordon Ramsay about being really tough on people and being really mean, but his goal is to bring out the best in people, and he knows how to bring out the best in people. It's shown by what he's done, and I like that about him. And in many ways, I've done the same thing when I was training medical students and going through surgery, and even now when I run a team in the operating room.
Oh, you need them sliced? I thought you needed them diced.
So we can do some of them diced, and then the rest of them I like a little bit longer, so it looks a little bit better for the presentation. So.
Sorry.
That's okay. You don't suck. You're the most beautiful sous chef a man could have. Can you put that away? The one thing also about being a surgeon is things have to be clean. When the kitchen is not like orderly, I go crazy. So before I start actually cooking here, now that we've done our prep work, we've got to
So yeah, he cleans as he
Yes,
goes.
I have to clean as I go, or I get crazy. So thank you, Ben, for the yes chef.